What a song. What a song. What a song. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to get it so I can look at it on the other one, but it's just why you don't use Weeble. It's just why you don't use Weeble. What is all this? Cents from yesterday, no. Like it's got a crazy high price target. Posted it a month ago. So I mean, like price target, the highest price target for year end. It's yeah, like 600%. So I mean, let's make that happen. Last time I did like an analysis of my losers, so this time I'll do a shorter video of an analysis of my winners. Shorter because there's less of them. There's less of them. As of now, not forever. Not forever. Right? That's what we say. What if I just drag it over here? Jesus, I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I'm sorry, it has to go back. Come on. Thank you. Lord have mercy. I'll never understand why they make this so difficult. But alright. First things first. I swear this is so difficult. I swear they make it so difficult. I swear they make it so difficult. So I bought this October 21st. Bought this October 21st. Off this first extension. One of the miners. I saw it was making higher highs, or sorry, higher lows. More so, one of the better ones in that sector back in the day. If I just go to what was it, October of what year? 24. Like this is with the other stocks. This That's what the other stocks were doing October 24. Other miners. CLSK, I mean, this is just a terrible, terrible, terrible stock. I mean, I just, I just don't know. I don't know. Um, but I mean, look, it had one of the cleaner setups. Let's see what Bitcoin was doing back in the day of October 24. Right. So this is Bitcoin from October to November. I mean, obviously strong. So the miners are making that happen. And I traded Wolf. Let's see what I have for it. Yeah, nothing too like crazy. They didn't have earnings. Volumes wasn't all there. Volume didn't really fade out and come back in crazy. If anything, the sellers had more volume. Um, but I recognize the setup. I recognize this hourly setup in here, right here, and traded it. Um, let's see how degenerate I was. Let's see if I sold it before or after November 1st. Ooh, I don't know. I sold it at, yeah, just, you just don't know, do you? I don't know. I don't know when I sold that shit. And Weeble's not cooperating, so I don't know when I sold it either. But that was cool. TVGN. Let's see if Weeble will give me some trading records. Mm, there you go. There you go. That's a lot better. February 13th at $1.70. So let's see. Yikes. You really want to know where that happened? I remember this. This was stock, yep, that got halted because I was just. Me trying to figure out. Right, so February 13th. Probably here. Nope. I just want to know where I made my money. Where did I make my money? October 23rd? No. It clearly says. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, so I did buy it October 23rd. I don't know what Weeble's looking at. I don't know why they won't just show me. Like, can I do October to October? October to October? That's better. All right, so October 33rd at $2.03. I mean, that's a lot better. Yeah, so I bought 300 some shares on October 23rd. Um, Let's see what I had on it. Yeah, just had good forecasts, and I guess I was trying to scalp it because I bet I bought it again. Yep, I bought it here. It went up 54%. If I was on the 15-minute chart, let's see. Give it to me. Don't tell me I can't. Thank you. So clearly I was on the 1 minute chart, market open, when I bought this. And then yeah, it just rose a little bit, and I probably sold it that same day or a day later. Yeah, sold most of it, sold half of it the same day, trimmed before market closed. Sold the rest of it within 5 days. So 3 to 5 days, I was in and out of this position in 5 days. So I think that was a pretty good trade. Personally, I was really getting crazy on that 1 minute chart there for this stock. But I mean, hey, when you see it, you take the opportunity, you do it. I definitely can't get on the 1 minute chart anymore because, trading view. But if I was, you'd be able to see that it probably broke 1 minute highs and then continue to go higher from there. Yeah, I would have loved to trade it back here, but it got halted, so I just waited a little bit and bought it a few days later, a week or so later. That's one of the things that you just got to look out for. Just like, don't give up on it, I guess. Mm, be a degenerate. Keep it on your watch list. OPTT. Is that all I have? Is that all, Weeble? Or are you. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, so we're going to go from October to October. Because, yeah. Could probably go. Yeah. I feel like that might be the best option. We'll probably have to change that a little later for some of the stocks. Um, 6. This is a piece of shit now. Kind of looks like Open and GEVO. GEVO had a shorter range, kind of, but Open had about the same range. Look at tight. Look at how tight it is on the moving averages day before breakout. I mean, these 2 days, you got to be looking at this kind of stuff. You got to be looking at these moving averages in order. You got to be looking at this volume going down, and then earnings. Good thing this wasn't an earnings trade, because if it was, probably would have gotten shit on. They didn't even report any, because a lot of companies like this, they just don't have earnings. They just don't have earnings. Um, but yeah, I mean, look, this is just kind of the stuff you want to look at when you're actually trading breakouts. Like it broke the fuck out, continue to break out. Uh, on breakout day, volume was a lot higher, and then volume continued to come in, and that's how you make your money. Let's see, it's 33 cents. When did I actually buy it? I bought it at 37 cents. Bought 1,000 shares of this shit. You feel me? Like that's this like I even then I knew I didn't have I know I didn't have a larger account. I probably only had like $500 in the account. Still bought 1,000 shares of this shit. You feel me? And that's you want to like when things align, you want to be strong in your position. You don't want to be like, all right, I'm gonna buy half of this and then I'm gonna buy half later. No, you want to get all the way in, put all your shares, get all your shares at once. Don't worry about the liquidity. You're not $100 million trader yet, so you'll promise you'll get filled, and just shut the fuck up. Watch the chart. Watch your break highs, and sell when it drops below the 10. I mean, let's see when I sold it. When I sold this shit off, it was when I was all the way out of the position 46 cents on the 27th. See, I had it for 2 days. I had it for 2 days. One, two. I mean, mind you, I should have held it. See, this is the type of shit that makes you like look at me and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Because look, I knew I didn't have a big enough account to be confident in my ability to trade. I knew I didn't have enough money in my account to be confident that I would be able to trade this properly to get out of it. So I mean, clearly in hindsight, yes, should have held it until at least the 13th of January. I really do want to know where what I was thinking because I mean even a year ago I still knew like 10 day. I think it's because this was one of my biggest winners when I first traded it that I was just like, all right, cool. I made my money. I'm done. Like, what am I doing? Da, 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 da. I wish you would show me like the percentage gain. Uh, no, because why would Weeble do that? Why would Weeble be helpful? Why would Weeble be helpful? Because like I'm sure I've had enough. Like 37%. I'm sure I sold it. Ooh, I sold it at market close, didn't I? Yeah. No, still a degenerate. Don't. Huh. But look, no, like, how do I hide like the chart? Hold up. I know you can do like a replay. There you go. Like if you're looking at this stock, if you're looking at this is what you have, if this is all that you have, like this is a breakout. This is a breakout trade. I traded the breakout. Did I properly manage the position? No. Where'd it go? I'm so thrilled. Okay. I mean, no, I didn't manage the position properly. I should have stayed in it. I had no reason to sell it. I had no reason to give it up. But hey, look, it's just the things you learn. The things you learn along the way. Maybe the friends are the things we learned along the way. How about that? IBIT. I mean, there's nothing really to talk about here. This is a Bitcoin miner. What? Right. I was about to say. Um, but no, I was scalping this thing back in January, like all the way back in January. And I'll tell you a funny story with the trend lines. It's like OD parabolic. It had like a nice little 10 pull to the 10 and like breakout there. Um, but like these two yellows are where I initially wanted to buy it. So I think I bought it. I want to say I bought it here. I want to say no, no. I bought it sometime at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the year, right? I knew this was going to be a strong level to break, but I had to hold it. My whole plan with this was to hold it forever, basically. Um, and so I basically spent most of the year just bouncing around my entry, if not lower. And then finally, when it gets to the end of the year, it like see how it pulls to this 10 and then like finally breaks out of this media like awful god awful range. Like it finally takes out highs from March. So I'll always say to myself that technically I bought the breakout. Technically I bought the breakout because I bought it at $59. Ooh, no, I sold it. Oh, I can't go back. Let's see. I gotta go back to January. Can I do like a year and some change? No. It's gotta be 12 months. Alright. I bought I bought it originally at $39, right? $39. Which is right here at this yellow mark. I knew this was gonna be the mark. I knew this was gonna be the price ceiling. If you broke the ceiling, it was gonna be parabolic. So I bought it. Let's see the actual specifics. I bought it March at 40 bucks, right? So from March, I spent the whole year down, and then yes, it did eventually break out of that $40 range. And I said to myself, technically, I bought the breakout because it broke out of the price and continued higher. Now, thank God I had no options on this stock because if I did, holy shit, I would not be continuing to trade stocks to this day. Okay, I would not. So, cheers to not trading. Um, that's a funny story. Technically, I bought the breakout. CLSK all the way back, all the way back. Now this I did trade a little bit of options. Let's see. Probably won't show me those options because I don't remember when I bought those options. But yeah, so like if my first record is a sell side, like that's definitely not where I originally like bought it, but let's just see. And it's the funny thing, it's right where it is now, currently. I sold it. I bought it at $11 again. I bought it at $11. It is currently at 11.20. That was I bought it at 11.18. $11.18. It is currently at $11.20. I bought it 2 years ago or a year ago. Like, let's get the fuck serious. This stock is so shit. But I was, you know, like you, if you remember, like, let's see, like, I thought I was gonna be the next big thing. Like, CLSK's right there, twin. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I thought I was gonna be him. I thought it was gonna be him. I was trading this thing, paper trading, options trading, equities. Like, I was gonna be him. I thought I was. Um, let's see when I bought it again. January 11th. January 11th. Yeah. So this is when things started to turn around on me, not for me. Turn around on me. Not funny. Not funny. So bought it. I had to sell it. Ooh, sold it for a big loss. Big loss. Big loss. Big loss. Uh, bought it again at $15. Bought it again at $15 on the 12th. Nope. Should have bought it here. Probably bought it. Nope. Didn't even buy it here. Didn't like. I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm not smart. I was not smart. But I'm getting smarter. I promise. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Um, I hope I bought it at market open. It'd be so sad if I didn't. I'm pretty sure somewhere along the lines there were some options in here. Somewhere along these lines, there there was some options. So that's how I had some option plays. And then the stock consolidated for a little bit. Let's see what happened March 20th. Didn't buy it again until March 17th, April 17th. I couldn't even tell you because probably somewhere over here. Yeah. A little bit of anticipation there, big guy, huh? If I bought it here. But no, then the stock just was flat forever. And I do mean like ever. I thought this thing was just gonna consolidate and then break out to like 100 or like $50. Yep. I thought. Yep. 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 I guess that's where I was gonna break out to $65. Um, that never happened clearly, and then the stock just like fell off. Started to rise again. Bitcoin was starting to get some traction, and then it never got back to where it was supposed to be. Like this $15 range, like it never ever got back up here. So I kind of just say fuck it. That's just for the birds. Rocket Lab. I feel like I traded that recently too. Mm, mm. No, I traded this a year ago, October 16th. Bought it at 1027, so okay, FB 1027 in October back in the day. I remember this. So I also tried to trade it here. I did trade it. I did trade it here, but I don't feel like going all the way back in my records for that. You don't care. But this was an uglier range, but I did see it pull to the moving average. I think I bought it here and like sold it like in some god awful amount. But they partnered with NASA, so I mean, key level, key level. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think one of my biggest things that I'm seeing a trend here is not letting my stocks rally either. So with my biggest losses, I'm not letting my stocks breathe, and with my biggest rallies or my biggest winners, I'm not letting my stocks rally and continue. Um, that's okay. That was a long time ago, but still one of those bigger winners in the portfolio from a long time ago. Nvidia. I'm just gonna explain Nvidia. I bought this thing when I was first starting to trade. I also thought I was gonna be the next big thing because guess where I bought Nvidia? I bought Nvidia somewhere down here before the stock split when it was like a $400 stock. Then on the AI day, like this is actually like the AI day. Like I wasn't smart enough to like put it on my notes. I probably have it somewhere in my notebook of like I know I texted my brother. I know I texted my brother and I was like, "Yo, like Nvidia is like the best stock in the world and I'm also up a whole much more than I was yesterday." And he was like, "Man, that AI shit's a fad." And I was like, "Okay, if that's what you think, clearly hindsight it wasn't. Everybody uses it to this day. He uses it more than me. He's like a super tech nerd, so he had a little bit more information, but I was actually looking at the stock prices. So who's the real winner there? Um, he has investments in some mutual funds and whatnot, but this is also along the lines of one of the stocks that I wanted to have forever. No longer have, no longer in my positions list, no longer invested into Nvidia. Not because it's a bad company, because I wanted to go be bad in Europe. So I sold it, and this is funny because I think I only bought like, yeah. Da, 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 da. You see, da, 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 da. I had nothing in it. I didn't have I didn't have half a single share. I had a third of this, a third of a share, and it went up 400%. It was up 400% when I sold it. I have the screenshot somewhere. Like, camera's not on, but like, I have a screenshot somewhere in my phone of me having like a 408% return on Nvidia for like 6 cents. But you know, you learn, you learn, you learn, you learn. IONQ. This is a one of those quantum stocks I was talking about. IONQ. This was the only one that I actually made money off of. Fuck. I had another stronger day today. Good for them. Like, just don't be away from your computer if you want to trade stocks. Like, how are you going to trade stocks with no computer, no Wi Fi? And, like, come on now. You can't. You can't. You can't. So, if you want to trade stocks, like, find a way to always have connection to the internet and your brokerage and your charting platform. So, That's my only bit of wisdom. April 23rd of this year. Hope it was somewhere around here. Nope. Where is April? Okay. Oh, I see what I was doing. So there's like two ranges here that I have charted. One's a wider range, one's a tighter range. I bought it when it broke this range. I think if I go, yeah. I bought it when it broke this range. Nope, that's still not working. Here, I bought it when it broke this range. Was up a nice little bit on it. Again, wish I had the percentage return. But then let's see, I bought it, got stopped out, bought it again, probably got stopped out, bought it one more time on the 5th, on the 2nd of May. The 2nd of May. Here. Didn't get stopped out, although, yeah, no, it wouldn't have stopped me out regardless. But I mean, let's see. Like, if that's what you're looking at, if that's all you have to see, like, okay, yes, it stopped me out of that smaller range, but once it was breaking out of this larger, wider range, I bought it again. Let's see how it played out. Almost got stopped out. Went back up a good percent, almost 10%, and then it's kind of just choppy. Like this is like these quantum stocks were just choppy, and luckily for me, I had the kahoonies to hold on to it. I probably didn't have it. I probably didn't have it May 22nd. Because, like I said, I just wasn't letting my runners run. Yeah, sold it. You know, it was up a few dollars from my entry, so it's not like I lost money here, but I didn't maximize. And that's like when I say I'm not letting my runners run, like I'm not maximizing my returns here, and that's the issue. So that's something that I've had to work on, and I'll show one later that's like, I was kind of getting the hold of it, but even then, still like fucked about. Um, let's see, we were at QUBT. Did I go over GEVO? Like GEVO, currently in this stock right now. Currently in it. Let's see when I bought it. Probably bought it here, 200 shares on October 3rd at $1.50. Let's see. Ooh, that's so yeah. Okay, so I bought it a little earlier. I bought it September 26th. Probably bought it here. Yeah. Ooh, a little anticipation there for me, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like this is what I was looking at. So I'm seeing big move up, flag, high type flag. Okay, cool. Let's see, can I scroll into the hourly at this point? Yeah. And like, it's tighter on those moving averages. It's making higher lows. Do these trend lines confuse me? Yes, so they have to confuse you. Uh, like that's you're gonna look at that stock. If you're gonna scan a year ago. You're gonna find this stock. You're gonna scroll into the hourly chart, and this is what you see. Like, okay, you're enticed. You're enticed. No one's gonna say they're not enticed. Okay, next day, next hour, market open the next day. Like this is what you see, and you're like, okay, cool. Like I'm not a degenerate completely. And then it trails up. Obviously, comes down a little bit. Comes back to the 10-day moving average. Closes below it on the hourly, probably on the daily as well. Let's see if I can go like this. There you go. Doesn't do much. Let's see when I closed this position. I probably trimmed a little bit. Yeah. So I bought 150 shares, trimmed it, bought it back on October 2nd. Probably here. I don't think I bought it at market close. So I probably bought it again, bought it back, market open, still below the 10-day moving average. I don't know what I was thinking. You can't tell me what I was thinking either, so fuck off. And then let's see if I sold it in profit. I did. I did. Then I sold, I guess I had 120 shares left. I sold half of it at market open on the 4th. See, could have let it run again, but I didn't. Sold it this day. Sold it right here. Still not closing below the 10-day moving average on the hourly. Don't know what it was doing on the daily. Let's see. Still, yeah, no, never closed below the daily. So, I mean, I get why I sold off here. If I bought it on the 26th, like I get it. Like I'm no longer like I'm at highs of day when I bought it. So, I mean, okay, fine. But no, just didn't close below the 10-day, but decided to be a dumbass and sell it anyway. So, I mean, just let your runners run. Let them run. I mean, that's the whole point of the breakout strategy. Just to let them run. I mean, come on now. So let's see. This year, it kind of has the same similar setup to this from 2020. Um, Big move up a little bit after earnings. I'm sure CEO, CFO, I'm sure company officials were selling the stock. Um, I'm sure company officers, whatever you want to call them, company directors, whatever the fuck you want to call them, I'm sure they were selling the stock. Um, but I mean, kind of the same, except the only thing that I can see different is, it was below the 200 moving average. So, I mean, I get it. If you're going to turn up and turn up on that 200, like that's probably a little bit more helpful. I would love, 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 love to be in the stock if it makes another 600%. Funny enough, I bet there are price targets up here too. So I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd love to make 600% on this stock. I just have to be smart enough to one, let the runners run, and two, not sell it above the 10-day moving average, and three, um, just watch it, watch it at open, watch it at close. Um, manage the position properly. Basically, that's all I'm trying to say. Just manage the position properly, and get another crack at it. You know, get another crack at it. Let's see. FFAI. This was like a lucky. I think this was like one of the lucky ones. I think I bought it like here on like a fluke. Let's about 500 shares at 42 cents on the 12th of July, 2024. Crazy, like, what do they do? They put like AI in cars or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. Still, still doesn't make any sense as to where I bought this stock. Was it? Is that like the most recent? I'm seriously trying to look at where I bought this stock. Like July 12th, 2024. Like maybe this stock did split, so it is a little more confusing now. So fuck it. On to the next. It's pissing me off. Let's see. Okay. Bought shot at 80 cents on July 31st of this year. Little summer trade. Little summer trade. Hey. Jeez. It's a lot lower than it was. Where's the 80-cent mark? Did this thing split too? No, so okay. Probably bought it here. Another little short little range. Yeah. Yeah. Safety shot. They make like hangover cure, like hangover helper. So I mean, I wish this didn't close so low. I wish it didn't close below the range, but I probably bought it July 31st. Yep. And let's see, when I sold it, I know I trimmed it. Yep, I trimmed it at $1. So I mean, I was real up in profit, real up in profit. And then I probably experienced, oh my god, holy fuck, like you can't fight that. Like they knew what their earnings were before we did. Something came out and they were like, no, this stock doesn't actually exist. Now imagine if this stock had went the other way. Fuck it, I'm him. Imagine if it was up 50% and not down 50%. I'd be him. But you can't win them all. You can't win them all, dude. Oh my god. So I bought 100 shares, sold 2/3 of it, and then had to sell the rest of it below entry. So let's say entry was here. I had to sell it down here, and I'm just I don't remember it, but I remember being like, what the fuck just happened? Like what the fuck just happened? And it was yeah it was 9:30. It wasn't like a slow like, oh, we're just gonna fade off. It was like market open. Come sell your shit right now. Like they knew something that I didn't. So luckily, I was already enough in realized profit to where I made money, but it should be like three times that number. It should be three times this number. So UMAC. Let's see. Do I even want to talk about UMAC? No, I don't. Unless I bought it December 13th, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Bought it 10 days after. So 10 days after this was this. Like, maybe, but like, where's your range? What range are you looking at? That's what the question that I would be asking myself. I mean, let's see. I mean, what is it doing now? It's trading up now, but you could have bought this breakout. Well, nothing would have happened for you. Absolutely nothing. Volume's decreasing now, so I mean, shoot, they're not reporting great earning. Ooh, they're losing so much money, so much money. What does it look on the monthly chart? Uh, like it wants to break out here. It wants to. It wants to. It wants to. It wants to. Um, it's the biotech, some shit. Uh, Yep, biotech bullshit. September 13th of last year. I bought it a year ago. I bought it a year ago. What was I looking at? What was I looking at? I'm still on a weekly chart. Hold up. Okay. 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 Like, I'm not saying okay as to like, okay, I see why I bought it. I'm saying okay because, like, okay. Okay. Like, at least it was up 42% the next day. Like, that's why I'm saying okay. Because, like, Lord knows you shouldn't be buying no stock that's this below every moving average, not setting up, probably in a shitty sector back in the day, just a very volatile sector at least. And, like, all right, fuck you. You want to be up? Shoot. You want to be up 500%? Be up 500%. I'm not going to be in it now. Could you have traded this breakout here? Probably. 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 You'd be like holding your nuts and like, what do I want to do now? For a week, but what are you gonna do about it? You're the one who decided to trade biotech stocks. That's how you decided to want to make your money. Go ahead, do it. I'm not gonna tell you not to. I'm telling you not to. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. His thing has just split, 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 split. I don't want to talk about it. Um, like what the fuck? What the fuck? Let's just see what this was. Up 300% the next day, down 80% the next. Down 80% of the 300% it was just up from. So, I mean, but I mean, I bought it, trimmed it in profit, trimmed it again after wasn't in profit, and then trimmed it again in a lot more profit. So I trimmed it after from the time I was in and out. I was in and out within 2 days, up $1 and a few cents. Okay. Little like real estate. ETF. What did I just see? QH. Is this Chinese? This is Chinese. You guys tell me where you think I bought it. I'm gonna. Who? I can't even tell you. Like September 23rd. Okay. You okay? You see, like, I'm not saying okay because I'm a genius trader. I'm saying okay because I can see where my head was at a year ago. I can see where my head was at a year ago. Okay. Um, like, sure, it took out previous day highs, but it closed awfully that day. Let's see how it actually closed. Like, if that's what you're gonna look at, if that's what you're gonna look at when you like open your stock, open your damn, this shit did split a whole fuck ton. If you're gonna open your account and open your chart at nine o'clock, like super thin stock, super like, oh my god, illiquid bullshit. Don't know how I made money off of this shit. I really don't. I really don't. How did I make money off this stock? Every time I bought it, I sold it for less. Oh wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like like flip that around. Every time I bought it, I did sell it for more, but like holy shit. Holy shit am I retarded because if I bought it at $1.14 on this day, it's not I can't the fact that the prices don't match up, I'm just gonna on to the next. On to the next. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Like another theme, like the stocks that I am buying are just dog shit now. Like I'm buying I wish I was buying stocks that at least were up a good bit now that I could be like, okay, like where was the breakout? Like where was the breakout? But mm-mm. Mm-mm. July 8th of last year. Let's see. What was happening July 8th of last year? What? Nothing. There's nothing in here unless like this is July. Nope. Like, but even then, like, is your range really a range? Like, this is what I was looking at, and that is ugly. Like, it's trending downwards. There's like the big move has already been erased. Like, you're not looking at this properly. Is what somebody would have told me had I had that experience. Breakout day was up 7%. Took out, a good bit of highs. Good bit of highs. How did it continue? Okay, okay. Like I get, see. I'm trying to tell you, like I started to get it. Ooh, no, I gotta go back. Yo, Holy hell. Oh, oh my God. Let's see. I was out of the position. Damn, I held this shit for 10 days. I held this shit for 10 days after the 8th. Jeez. How did it continue? Woo. That's when I sold it, when it closed below the 10. See, I was getting it. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, I was getting, like, I was letting, I was letting it run until it closed below the 10 day. Then I guess I bought it again on the 23rd, I'm hoping. Bought it on the 25th. Let's see what happened on the 25th. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Let's see what happened the very next day. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, I don't know. I bought it 2 months later. Okay. No, we're good. Jeez. I'm still not seeing where I should have bought it. Like I said, it says I bought it on the 25th of September. So this is the 25th of October. Where did I buy this? There's no reason to buy this stock right here. What did I sell it for a loss? Somehow, some way? No. And it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Uh, Elmo's World. There's got to be more. There's got to be more to that. Let's see, April 17th. April 17th of last year. I mean, look, I think what we learned here today is like just let your runners run, manage your positions properly, you know? But April 17th of 2024 was hoping somewhere around, nope, nope. Trying to figure out where what I was looking at. What the fuck? Please don't actually tell me I bought it April 17th. What the fuck? What the fuck? Something's missing. January, February, March, April. Like that is what it says, right, yo? Like Riot platforms at $8 on April 17th. Riot platforms at $8 on April 17th. I I'm sorry. I have to figure out what the hell was happening. Like I'm looking at this stock now, April 15th, 2024. Like, am I looking at the same stock? Like, this is just some degenerate. But It's not even degenerate. It's like, get off your computer right now and close it and download like a book and uninstall Webull Trading View and any other trading idea you've ever had from your mind. Oh my god. I'm really trying to figure out when I was trying to buy this stock. I can't tell you, I can't give you a one good reason. If this is not breakout day, nope, it's breakout. Like, what the fuck was I looking at? I'm sorry. I have, I can't do this. I can't do this. But no. I guess all the rest of these are like bullshit. Like this is when I was Snapchat when I first started trading. I mean, I might have to go back more than a year for that. Let's go to 2023. I'm gonna actually go to December. To December. Okay. I knew I could find this. Yeah. Back when I first, this is my first ever trade. My first ever. February 2nd, 2023. Mm-hmm. Long way down from when I was trading it. Unless I was trading it right here. Jeez. Jeez. Like, please tell me what I was looking at. February 2nd? I guess this was the make or break. Like, was I even looking at the right shit? I mean, if I was looking at the right shit, when if my first trade was a perfect 5-star banger, I don't think I'd be in the situation where I am now, where I'm like still trying to grasp the fundamentals. Because if my first trade was like, okay, this is all I need to trade, I'm pretty sure that's all I would have been trading. So I mean, it makes sense that my first trade was some bullshit, but it just it only makes sense. I bought 2 shares at $11. At $11.10. January 2nd or February 2nd. Like, okay. Like, okay, and see, okay, see, but like, okay, because I'm not looking at the right shit clearly, but I'm obviously looking for stocks that are breaking out. So I mean, this is what I'm looking at on my chart. I'm actually more likely looking at the 1 minute chart too. So let's see, can I scroll into the 1 minute chart here? Oof. Can I get to the 15 minute? Okay, can I get to the 5 minute? No. So this is a day before I was buying the stock. Okay. Like I'm watching it, and this is probably gonna have the MACD RSI all up on my screen, telling me this stock was oversold. All that bullshit that you don't need to look at. It's probably on the 1 minute chart looking at like Ooh, no. Like looking at this, I was probably on the 1 minute chart looking at this. It's like, okay, but like, hey, next morning I probably bought it. Let's see when I sold it. Holy fucking shit. I had this thing for damn near 2 months. Damn near 2 months. Are you guys reading that right? From February 2nd to March 31st. 2 more days, I would have held it for 2 months. I only made 6 cents. The stock only rose 6 cents. I'm sorry, I can't look at this. Let's go to the best trade I've ever had in my entire life. You guys see where I bought it? Good. You should be able to. You should be able to spot it. Now, mind you, when I did trade this, I was looking at this, put it on my watch list, and I was like, all right, cool. Some technology company, some semiconductor shit. Like, it was hot. And I was like, all right, cool. Breakout day happens. I don't even think about it. I'm just like, all right, I need to buy this stock. It's breaking out. It's on good volume. It's got earnings in a couple days, which might have been like the only if factor there. But volume had died out. It had just reported decent enough earnings. Um, and then, you see, like a year ago, I would have probably like just sold it the next day. Probably would have been like, okay, cool, 18%, good, gimme, I'm done. I didn't. I let the stock run. I'm trying to tell you, I let the stock run. I learned just to not sell it when it was below the 10-day moving average. Even when it was up here, I don't think I sold it. Let's see. Where did I sell it? Let's see. Oh no, I did sell it by then. But no, I was up 100% when I sold this stock. Mind you, here's what the stock did do. Don't worry about this. Nobody would have had it. But the stock ran for 400 some percent, 300 plus percent. I probably sold it on the 19th. Let's see, I was probably out of it on the 19th. Yeah, all the way out of it by the 19th. So, I mean, look, and I'm still just now, like when I'm telling you, like, mm, this is what the breakout looked like. Mm, this is what my breakout looked like. I was like, okay, cool. Like I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to get it. I'm not selling it too early. I'm keeping my emotions on lock and I'm letting the runners run. That's all you need to know. Do it. Don't sell it when it's above the 10-day moving average when you're in the stock on a breakout strategy, and maybe you'll end up actually making some money. So, here's to next time. Got some iced tea. Gonna go make some dinner now and try not to lose any more money.